Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. And my name is Mustafa, and today I'm here with another video. And I hope you are fine, and I'm also fine today. And last time I informed you that I've been discussing about the school, concentrations, motivation, so many things would happen this. And now I'm from the first term in the school, maybe the first day in the week, first day in the term in the school, maybe you have been starting on January. By Monday, and you have a lot of, maybe you can be tired. You have been saying, I don't want to go to school, something like that. But just have your energy. You shouldn't be lazy. You should be strong. And we have also computer rooms in the school. By sometimes it will inform you something that you don't know. You have been informing something like some words that you don't know, something like some information you have in the computers. So sometimes in the lesson we goes, and we have something was called now in the school timetable, and timetable we used for every day. Each day we have a subject, as you know. Maybe sometimes you can be writing in the, you have some papers of the timetable each day from Monday up to Friday, what we have been learning in the school. So even the teachers used to write even the whiteboard each day, the timetables. And the only thing now, we have also the school rules. There's a rules of the school, as you know. The rules of the school is in the class, you should be listening, look at your teachers, you have to concentrate. If you have gone a lot of school, but this life is not so easy, it's so hard, as you know that. If you have done by the school, if you have gone to university, you can apply so many jobs in other countries, by UK, by Sweden, Egypt, Kenya, Canada, so many countries you can apply for a job. And this is your first time in the school, maybe class 4. And sometimes the teacher, they never come back to the school. So it feels like it's tedious because you're not doing anything. You're not joining any class, you're just sitting there. You don't have any, you're not attending anything. So just being sitting here, that it feels like it's tedious. Sometimes it happens like that because the head teacher, he's too much busy, he's a lot of busy, he's so busy. And we have also parent meetings some few days, maybe maybe they make a timetable that every Friday they used to have a meeting. They are meeting in the class. They had a meeting with the parents, with the teachers, all teachers, with the head teacher. So it's a separation of the school now. Thursday, every Friday, or any day they plan it to do a meeting day for the parents and the teachers. So maybe it could be there, maybe the meeting could be 1 hour or 2 hours. It's taking a lot of time, as you know that. And the rules of the school is, if you want to ask some of the rules of the school is, if you want to ask some questions the teachers, you shouldn't call the teachers. You should raise up your hands. Then teacher will choose who's going to answer that question. Like we have 25, an example, we have 25 students in the school. Maybe the teachers has been asked, they want to ask some few questions. Then they say, teacher, I want to go to the toilet. That's wrong. That's wrong. You should say, you should raise up your hands. So if you don't do your homeworks, I think the teacher will be punished. I know that they don't want any excuse, but just say, can you please forgive me? I'm sorry for that. Next time I will do my homework. That's a good excuse. Instead of saying, I didn't do my homework, I forgot. That's a bad excuse. The teacher feels like bad excuse. And in the school, you have to be serious. How many times do we attend the lesson? Maybe 3 times. We have three lessons in a day, and you're being tired maybe for one lesson. It could be 1 hour for lesson, because from the school we have been coming by 7 a.m. up to 4 a.m. That's 10 hours of the school. After school hours, you have been sweating. You have to take shower, and you have to go to the school bus, or if your taxi comes, then you go home. You have been thinking, I'm wondering, like, I want to relax, but you can relax for 15 minutes, some few minutes, because you're tired. You need to relax, and after 15 minutes do your homework. If you have submit your homework, then you can and you can continue relaxing. You can continue chill, relax up to, but you have to sleep very early in the morning. That's now I hate of going for school. By like 8 a.m. you have to sleep, as you can wake up 6 a.m. in the morning. And the good, maybe the lesson could be good. Maybe the good day, the week. Maybe sometimes we have games. You can play after the lesson has been finished. You have been playing a lot, maybe for 1 hour. After that, just you're going for home. Then it's time for home. And all students, during the break time that you have been playing, and when the bell rings, don't continue playing. If you continue playing, this will happen. You'll be punished of the school. And the school is so important. You can apply for so many jobs, and especially during the exam. And this was only for one lesson. It could be half day, and the lesson maybe it could be 3 hours. And then by 8, from 7 a.m. up to 9 a.m. So 10 a.m. is for home time. Maybe students are so tired, and then the exam will be so much. Maybe for only one lesson could be the whole subject of the exam. Imagine if it could be happen like that. But the teachers are kind, so you should be polite to your teachers, polite to your friends, and you have to also be patient. And if your education is good, if you have been getting 100% in the exam, you passed your exam, then you receive your exam with a good certificate. If you are being serious for the lesson, mathematics, English, science, all lessons, if you have been listening, if you're attending the lesson, if you listen to your teachers, maybe if you have a holiday, you can do you can do your favorite, any pleasures that you want. Maybe your favorite pleasure could be playing a game. You could stay home. Maybe during the leisure time, you can travel to another countries. You can swim other countries. That's the good. If you have been concentrating every time, the goodest boy, if you are polite, and every lesson that you have been attending, then you have your good certificate. Your certificate is polite, is good. Then during the exam, you receive your exam 100%, 100 of maybe 50 of 50 question, 100%. Maybe if the question is 50, and maybe our exam sometimes it used to be most of it, especially the exam, most of the time, most of the papers that they are reporting us, it used to be as like 15 question max, 50 question, 50, and that's too much. Imagine if it could be 70, and then people being tired. Then And during the prayer time, and then the lesson is continuing reading, so instead of that you can say, no, excuse, I'm sorry teacher, I have to pray now. I have to go to the, maybe if you have a library in the school, maybe that. And our school, it used to have a library, because sometimes we used to read the books. And if you're in the good lesson, maybe the teachers can make you movies. If you have been getting, you can go for a trip. So just try your best. That's what I want to say. Concentrating. And then the second, maybe for the first day you have been came. Okay, maybe on Tuesday, as the second day, you never became. You say, oh, I don't want to. So the parents should force you to go to school, because it is important. If all parents do that, every parent, their children, they used to force to go to the school. And before that, maybe you can eat breakfast. You have a time for eating a breakfast, as like you can eat toast, you can eat cornflakes, you can eat. You can also drink juices, orange juice. You can drink apple juice. You can also drink tea if you like. Then your parents will say, this body is good, and the week, it has a note for the week, what you have been done, how was it, your attention. So they'll write, he was good, or something like that. So that's the end of it. So make sure to subscribe, thumbs up, and see you guys in the next episode. So I'm posting. I'll continue posting. I would like to have a challenge also. So have a good day. I hope you to join this video. I want to ask you some few questions.